Hey guys, Kyle Morris here coming from the Golf Room, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the player that has their numbers too far from the inside. So with that player, they usually come in as a right-handed golfer, and their numbers might be like +6, +7, and that would be the ball starting too far to the right, so that if their numbers were, let's say, 1-1, and their club path numbers were 6 and their face was 6, that ball might be starting probably 60 feet right. So that would be too far to the right, and that would be missing the green. Ideally, if you're trying to hit a little draw, that number from the inside would probably be right around 3. That would be really good, having the path at 3 and the face at 1.5. So what do we do here to try to fix the club if it's coming too far from the inside? So this would be kind of the opposite of all the other videos in regards to the hand plane of trying to shallow it. So what we'll see with that player is what we can do is that player comes too far from the inside. What we have is I've had the serrated edge with this cushion and I've set it. So now if I were to take the club back and I were to come too far from the inside, I'm going to run into the cushion. So what I'm going to try to do is take the club back and I'm going to come down over the cushion. And that's going to get me to get the actual feeling of what's real of swinging the club left. You get those numbers to be a little bit closer to neutral, closer to 0 or 3 degrees if you still wanted to hit a draw. If you didn't have this cushion and you just had a noodle with a shaft, then what you could also do is you would just set the noodle, and you would set the noodle so that it's right on your hand line. So my hands are in line with my hips. The club shaft is going right down my toe line, and you can see the noodle is just inside of that toe line. So now if I take the club back and I suck it in, I'm going to hit the noodle. And also if I come to the top and I come too flat, I'm going to come underneath the noodle. So we would want to feel like we're coming over the noodle coming down, and that would get the ball and the club path numbers to be going more to the left, which would neutralize the ball flight, and you'd probably hit it really straight, or maybe, if you were hitting big draws, you would almost try to hit little pull cuts, because that would be the opposite. So that would be a good drill to try to work on neutralizing numbers if you're too far from the inside. And if you want any more tips or help, subscribe to us on YouTube or come see us at the Golf Room here in Dublin, Ohio. Thanks.